Hey guys, what's going on? Space Cowboy here. Welcome back to the channel with another video for you guys today. Unfortunately, another depressing Monday where the Cowboys have not emerged victorious. 49-38. Again, giving up a ton of points on defense and the offense coming alive late in a game to get us back in this game. But it's the same thing for the past 3 weeks. The Cowboys get down very big or in a multiple possession game where they're down multiple possessions, right? Or multiple scores. And they have to come back and try to play hero ball, and it doesn't work again. You know, listen, I get it that this team, and I want to say this also, like, the team has offensive firepower to really get this thing done. We could see it. We can see what this team can do when they flip a switch, but the problem is they flip it way too damn late, man. And that's the problem too. So looking at, I understand stats don't tell the whole story, and I'm not trying to, like, bore you guys there, but look, Dak has another impressive game. 502 passing yards, a career high for him. 4 touchdowns, 1 interception, and he got sacked 3 times. I mean, he almost threw the ball 60 he almost threw the ball 60 times. He had 58 attempts on, you know, he completed 41 of 58. That's really damn good for what it was. Zeke had a day 12 carries for 54 yards, but again, we couldn't really use Zeke because not only did he cough up the ball on his longest run of the day, but also we were down way too late, we were down way too much to really use him effectively, right? And then I look at this stuff right here. Dallas' receiving core, another solid day. Amari Cooper, 12 receptions, 134 yards, and a touchdown. And then CeeDee Lamb, 5 receptions, 79 yards, 2 touchdowns. And Dalton Schultz, 4 receptions, 72 yards, and a touchdown. I mean, Zeke had 100 yards if you account for the receiving totals and stuff like that. But my whole thing is like, I like that the Cowboys have a dynamic passing attack. But the problem is that I feel like they become way too one-dimensional. Even though it works, they become way too one-dimensional in many aspects of the game, and thus it's just like you're basically hoping that Dak can force this thing down the field so you could score and stay in this game, and that's the problem. We cannot expect Dak Prescott to play every drive perfectly. He's going to miss throws. He might throw a couple interceptions. That happens with every quarterback, and that's the problem. You know, and we can sit here and point to Mike McCarthy. We can sit here and point to Mike Nolan. But I feel like as a team, collectively, the Dallas Cowboys are still lost, right? They don't have an identity. And it looks like I'm seeing it. Like, I'm trying to, like, the best way I could put it is that the Cowboys are trying to become a passing-oriented type of team with a running game to complement it as opposed to being a run-heavy team. And I know many people will be like, well, running the football is what got the Cowboys to successful seasons and stuff like that. And that's true. Running the football usually translates to good seasons for many NFL teams. My problem is that there are situations where it's like we can't run the ball. You know what I mean? And so that's my biggest gripe, is that I've yet to see a game where Zeke has yet touched 100 rushing yards, if I recall. Like, he's I mean, what, like, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think, what, the only time I think was the first week of the season, I think. Let me take a look, because it's just like, no, he's yet to touch 100 yards rushing this entire season. He's pretty much been a non-factor this entire season, which is crazy. Okay? Like, that, I just don't know what to say. I mean, listen, Dak Prescott, he's having a fantastic year statistically speaking, but we're 1-3. And I don't want to hear crap from people saying, oh, Dak Prescott's the problem, because he's not, guys. Dak is he is farthest from the problem. He's the only reason Dallas has been competitive in many of these games, because he's been playing so damn good in late game situations to give you a chance. And I just want to say, like, I'm not trying to, listen, the Browns did exactly what they should have done. Run the ball. If they get up, they did exactly what I thought we would do. Just get up early, run the ball as effective as possible. And to be honest with you guys, I know I'm not talking much about this Cleveland game, but you know, it's just as I watched that game, it was a lot of mental mistakes on the part of the Cowboys. And you can't expect to turn we have turned the ball over now. What? 3 straight times? Like 3 times in 3 straight games. Atlanta was, I think, 5 times if you account for the turnover on downs. Seattle was 3. And this game was 3. And granted, you know, some of them are late game interceptions or whatever the case may be. But, again, we can't be expecting to turn the ball over this many times and win football games. I'm sorry, but that's not a winning formula. I don't care what anyone tells you. And so, the best way to put it is, after 4 games, the Cowboys... Listen, I understand odds makers and percentages and analytics. You know, most of you guys might say F that right now. Cowboys still have a 61% chance to win the NFC East, and it's unbelievable that a 1-2-1 Eagles squad is leading the division. Now, hear me out. Hear me out. I understand we're all upset with where the Cowboys are at right now, and I'm not trying to say I'm happy with where we're at. Please don't get my words twisted, because trust me, I'm pissed at the games we should be able to win. Right? We should be 3-1 at this point, or hell, 2-2. I don't give a damn. My whole thing is this: the Dallas Cowboys are transitioning from one coach to another, and the thing is there's growing pains, and we're seeing that. The defense looks atrocious, and, you know, listen, Mike Nolan doesn't have a good track record as a defensive coordinator, and yeah, maybe you do have to let him go because he sucks, but at the same time, these players aren't doing anything special. Everson Griffin has not played well. Dontari Poe looks like a bust in terms of a free agent signing. He's been god-awful. I hope we put Neville Gallimore in. DeMarcus Lawrence, he showed up a bit in this game. He made a couple key plays here and there, but still, he's not been super impressive, okay? Jalen Smith, I'm sorry, as much as listen, I have a Jalen Smith jersey. I love his story with him coming back from the injury, but he is not it, guys. I'm sorry. $12 million for his production value? Absolutely not. I'm sorry. You might have to find a way to get out of his contract. Leighton Vander Esch, he keeps getting hurt. You know, this is the 2nd straight year he's been hurt. And then the secondary with the loss of Chidobe and Anthony Brown, that could be a problem for why the Cowboys are struggling in the secondary. But still, you know, the fact is that we can look at the injuries, but even when you have guys that make certain plays here and there, the Cowboys just don't have enough defensive talent to really field a squad to stop. Like, this isn't like how the Seattle game was, where you stopped them for 28 minutes after you coughed up a football, and, you know, it's not like that. The Dallas Cowboys had no turnovers in this game, okay? And that's the biggest problem, is that the Cowboys have only, 1 interception on the season after 4 goddamn games. And the one guy that caught the interception is hurt right now. I mean, yeah, sure, you can talk about, you know, Trevon Diggs with the touchback and shit like that, but I'm sorry, this defense is god-awful. And this defense could be the reason, like, this is 2013 levels, but this is probably worse. This is definitely worse than 2013's defense. You know? So I think the thing I'm trying to get at is this is going to definitely take some time to get together. So I'm just riding the season out. If the Cowboys win the division, cool and all, but right now the Cowboys are not playing good football. The offense looks fine with hiccups here and there. Bad hiccups at that. But this defense has cost you 3 games more, or nearly 3 games in a row. Okay? We have yet to hold a team under 35 points. Yet. The Rams game was, you know, I just don't understand it. The thing is I feel like it's a transition in terms of new coaches and players not being as good as we thought they were. And I think that's going to cost the Cowboys a season here. We could end up, like, right now I'm looking at this squad. This could be a 7-9, 6-10 to 8-8 squad right there. That could win you the division, but at that point, why would you want to win the division at 6-7 wins? Now you're screwing yourself, because now you have a high draft pick you're screwing yourself out of, right? And I'm not trying to sit here and encourage tanking or stuff like that, so please don't get it twisted. But what I am trying to get at is that this team is not good right now. And this team needs to fix its secondary in the they need to get elite talent. I mean, this draft class, like CeeDee Lamb, good as advertised. Trevon Diggs, work in progress, but he's looking pretty damn good. Neville Gallimore, we haven't seen him yet. You have to give him a shot. Please, just give him a shot. I want to see what he looks like. Tyler Biadasz looks pretty damn good for what you get in a 4th round pick. And then Reggie Robinson, we've yet to see him. I did see that, you know, there are adjustments I'm seeing from this coaching staff. You know, you saw Darian Thompson get pulled for Donovan Wilson, and he played pretty all right for what it was. But again, it just sucks, man. We have very minimal defensive production out of the players we're asking for, and this is no way to win football games, guys. I know it's hard for me to really think of anything optimistic. Sure, you got the Giants next week, but what good is that? What good is having the Giants next week if, you know, if you, listen, man, if you can't beat how a decrepit Giants team, just pack the bags for the season. I'm just saying, like, even if the Cowboys, listen, I said that if Dallas can come out of this home game stretch at 2-1, get the 3-3, we should be positioned very well. I mean, Arizona, they're starting to trail off a bit. Maybe they're not as good as they think they are, but they're still a pretty solid team. I'm not trying to. I don't think we're gonna win that game personally, but we'll see how the team looks. But I'm sorry, guys, this is not a good football team. We can't expect to win a championship with this. Like, at this point, like, what the hell's the point at really winning the division and going to the playoffs if all you're going to do is just get destroyed in a wild card round or win a playoff game and screw your draft position when you need elite defensive talent? And again, I'm not trying to encourage tanking. I want to ride this season out to see how well this team really is. Who knows? Cowboys go on a run, they end up winning the division, and they look good. I don't know. So I think I've gone on for long enough. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, if you could just leave a like, it's really easy to do. Subscribe if you enjoy this type of content, and hit the notification bell as a reminder to when new content gets posted. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.